U.S. Army Aviation's introduction of the VXE30 Stalker marks a significant moment in the service's ongoing transformation toward more agile, distributed, and survivable reconnaissance capabilities. The system's first training sessions at Fort Rucker on November 18 demonstrate not only a technological upgrade but a shift in how the Army intends to fight in future high-threat environments. The Stalker is entering service at a time when modern conflicts increasingly reward platforms that combine stealth, endurance, modular payloads, and rapid deployment from dispersed locations. As recent battlefields have shown, unmanned assets with low acoustic signatures and flexible launch methods play an essential role in providing persistent surveillance while reducing vulnerability to enemy detection. The Stalker, chosen after extensive evaluation of lessons learned from contemporary warfare, embodies these requirements and represents a step toward a more layered and resilient reconnaissance ecosystem. The early training phase at Fort Rucker, which includes flight rehearsals, maintenance modules, and mission planning exercises, is more than introductory familiarization. It prepares aviation units to employ the Stalker as part of a broader reconnaissance and strike network, which the Army envisions as integral to its future aviation formations. The emphasis on hands-on integration underscores a pivotal shift away from centralized UAS detachments toward embedding unmanned capabilities directly within aviation brigades. This approach allows reconnaissance assets to operate closer to the tactical edge, supporting maneuver commanders with faster sensor-to-shooter cycles and more responsive intelligence collection. As training expands to Fort Huachuca and eventually across the force, the Army aims to ensure that operators entering brigades in 2026 are fully proficient in employing the system under realistic operational conditions. One of the central reasons the VXE30 Stalker stands out is its exceptional blend of endurance and portability. Although its performance characteristics align with Group 3 UAS categories, the airframe itself weighs only 49 pounds, making it dramatically more deployable than legacy platforms of similar capability. The ability for two soldiers to assemble and prepare the drone for flight within 10 minutes provides a decisive advantage for units conducting operations under time pressure or in rapidly shifting combat zones. Combined with its vertical takeoff and landing capability, the Stalker eliminates the need for runways or large open areas, enabling forward units working in forests, urban terrain, or mountainous regions to launch ISR missions from confined positions. This versatility aligns with the Army's shift toward dispersed operations aimed at reducing vulnerability to long-range fires, drone strikes, and electronic detection. Endurance, always a defining metric for surveillance assets, is another standout attribute. Powered by a propane fuel cell, the Stalker can remain airborne for more than 8 hours, offering persistent monitoring of targets and extended mission windows. This feature is especially relevant in modern warfare, where high-tempo operations often require continuous overwatch of corridors, supply routes, and enemy movement patterns. Its operational communication radius of up to 100 miles allows aviation brigades to collect data across a wide battle space while maintaining safe standoff distances. Equally significant is its low acoustic signature, an increasingly vital factor as adversaries refine their ability to detect drone activity through sound-based sensors. The Stalker's near-silent propulsion improves survivability during low-altitude flights, making it harder for hostile units to track or neutralize it. The drone's adaptability further enhances its operational value. Built on a modular open architecture framework, the VXE30 allows rapid upgrades to sensors, navigation systems, and payloads as mission needs evolve. This flexibility is critical as unmanned warfare becomes more dynamic, with new sensor and munition types appearing at a rapid pace. The system's compatibility with the Army's Common Lethality Integration Kit gives operators the option to employ a variety of payloads, from newly developed warheads to legacy systems like 81mm mortar-based effects. Such modular lethality transforms the Stalker from a pure reconnaissance asset into a versatile tool that can contribute to precision targeting or limited strike roles when required. This dual functionality strengthens the platform's relevance in multi-domain operations, where the seamless transition from observation to engagement can make the difference in disrupting enemy formations or supporting ground maneuver. The introduction of the VXE30 is also tied directly to the Army's broader modernization agenda, particularly the Future Vertical Lift (FVL) program. As new manned platforms are developed under FVL, such as advanced reconnaissance and attack helicopters, drones like the Stalker will operate alongside them to enhance situational awareness and reduce risk to human crews. The Army envisions a future force in which unmanned aircraft perform route scouting, confirm landing zones, detect ambushes, and relay real-time targeting information before manned aviation assets move into contested airspace. The Stalker's small logistics footprint and rapid deployment capability make it an ideal fit for this vision, enabling manned-unmanned teaming concepts that extend the reach and survivability of aviation forces. Training through December at Fort Rucker suggests a deliberate effort to ensure Army aviation instructors and students learn to incorporate the Stalker into mission planning at battalion and brigade levels. Soldiers will practice not only technical operation but also integration tasks, embedding ISR feeds into command and control networks, synchronizing reconnaissance timelines with fire support elements, and applying lessons learned from contested environments. These skills are essential as modern battlefields increasingly feature electronic warfare, GPS denial, and drone-on-drone engagements. By preparing crews for these realities, the Army is laying the foundation for a more adaptive and resilient aviation force. Strategically, the fielding of the VXE30 Stalker strengthens the Army's ability to operate in dispersed and contested environments, which are now defining features of modern conflict. The combination of long endurance, low acoustic signature, flexible payloads, and rapid assembly enhances U.S. aviation units' freedom of action and reduces dependency on vulnerable infrastructure. These qualities align with the Pentagon's modernization priorities, emphasizing agility, survivability, and seamless integration of unmanned systems into joint operations. As the system enters brigades across 2026, the Stalker represents more than an equipment upgrade, it marks a further evolution of U.S. Army aviation toward a force where unmanned capabilities are not supplemental but foundational to reconnaissance, targeting, and precision engagement. In a strategic landscape shaped by competition with technologically advanced adversaries, the VXE30 provides aviation units with a tool tailored for the challenges ahead. Its introduction signals a commitment to ensuring that U.S. forces remain capable of projecting intelligence and precision effects across vast, complex, and hostile environments. The Stalker will not just support the Army's future missions, it will help define how those missions are carried out.